And I'm so glad to be here to hear Borough President Diaz unveil his vision for the next phase of development in the Bronx. But we know that this is virgin territory for development, for housing, for economic development projects that we need, for job creation, for the artist community being welcomed into the Bronx, to grow the middle class in New York City. And it is, in my estimation, still the best located borough in the region and the best kept secret in New York.
We've seen the beginnings of the new Bronx. We've accomplished so much already. I think the Bronx Borough President has been tremendous in not just setting a real vision for the borough, but getting us to where we see concrete steps being taken. The deal over the Kingsbridge Armory to bring the National Ice Center, bringing new jobs to the borough, bringing green development. I mean, so much has already been underway.
Businesses are doing well, but other businesses are moving into the Bronx. They understand that this is the place to come. And so we've done a lot in order to encourage people, A, to stay, and B, to come and look at us with new light.
He's very optimistic. He's very excited about what we see happening here. Our crime rates are down to the lowest. Our housing is burgeoning. Jobs are coming back to the Bronx, and we have just a great future ahead of us.
We want to be able to train Bronxites for the jobs that are out there, and we need updated facilities to do that. So we're delighted that we get to honor and host our dear Borough President, and we can also state our case and showcase the college and let everybody know that this is a community college.
And what I'm very excited about is that we have a Borough President, Ruben Diaz, who's very committed to the economic revitalization of the borough. You know, this borough is really extraordinary. We have so many different people of different backgrounds who live here, and yet we've got to tie it into economic prosperity for everybody. And I think Ruben's track record as a leader and thinking about the bigger picture, thinking about how the Bronx can become a rising borough that meets the challenges of the people and the aspirations of the city, I think make this address very important today.
The Bronx has been transforming for the better. I see a lot of new initiatives coming in, whether it's from the green movement to just differences in our education system, the differences in our communities. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of change and a lot of transformation coming aboard.
What Ruben showed us today is the reason why we're all such fans of him. We're fans of the Bronx because we're fans of him. In the last couple of years, what he's done is he's made sure that we revive the Bronx. There's a lot of people that can say negative things about us, but every year it gets less and less, and I think a lot of it has to do with the work that he's done.
The Borough President clearly outlined the amazing things that have been taking place in the Bronx in the past several years under his leadership, and things like the new stations for Metro North and the East Bronx are just among many things that are taking place that is making the Bronx more attractive, that's really bringing the Bronx up to new heights.
The new Bronx, it's a new swag, a new spirit, a new mindset, a new psyche and psychology that's coming from both the people who live here and the people who don't live here and have moved away or are taking a new look at us. It means that we're safer. You know, again, we have law-abiding citizens here. It means that we're the borough of restaurants and lounges, and we have a great nightlife, that we have beautiful parklands, that we have a wonderful infrastructure, that we are a borough where the Macy's of the world want to do business here. We're a borough of sports venues, whether it's a tennis facility in the Carolee's Tennis Center, or the Kingsbridge National Ice Center, or the Donald Trump Golf Course, and maybe even a soccer stadium. That we're home of the Yankees, that we're home of the best, where we have a paradigm of green development nationwide. So when you look at Villa Verde and Bronxchester, they're setting the tone for green development nationwide. So it's just a new day, and we want people to re-examine us. We want people to revisit us. We want people to explore the Bronx, or re-explore the Bronx if you haven't been here in quite some time. But psychologically speaking, Bronxites are feeling so much better about where they live.